Good morning, fellow Biafrans. Good afternoon, good night, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi. I hail from Nnewi, Eastern Nnewi province of Biafra land. We gathered again this morning. Today is the March the 6th, 2020. To gather together, and before we proceed into today's program, let us all customarily pray and ask Iyke for guidance and for protection. Let us pray.
Hear our voice, O Elohim, in our prayers and in our supplications. You must preserve our life from fear of the enemy, because they abound, especially those who are within. The enemies that pretend they are friends, but indeed are working against the restoration of your kingdom upon the face of this very earth in Biafra land. Hide us from the secret counsel of the wicked, because they pretend they come, they say they are part of us, they say they are one of us. After some time, they capitulate to the demon of avarice within them. From this insurrection of the workers of iniquity, you must please shield and prevent their trap and into their net. Their tongue sometimes is like a sword. They bend their bows to shoot the arrows, even very bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the very perfect people of IPOB. But suddenly do they start shooting at those of them that have the restoration of Biafra in heart and in mind. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares. Privily they say, who shall see them? We shall confuse them. We shall pretend we are part of IPOB, but we are working for APC. We are working for politicians. At the right time, we shall decamp before elections, that we may confuse and sow seeds of discord amongst them. Children of iniquity, they pretend they are hardcore, but they are not. They spread lies and falsehood. They search out iniquities even where there is none. They accomplish a very diligent search for the inward thought of man, and the heart is very deep. But Elohim shall destroy them, because the arrow which they shoot suddenly has become their plague. So it shall fall upon them, even their own tongue shall twist, and everyone that sees them shall flee from them. We bring curse upon them, and all afraid, and they shall declare the work of Elohim, for we have wisely considered all his doing. The righteous in IPOB shall be glad in Elohim. We shall continue to trust in Chukwukigabiama, and all the upright in heart shall glorify in the coming of Biafra. But destruction shall be the portion of those who have come to lie, to deceive, and to cheat their way into this very noble cause, that they may endear themselves to politicians. We pray that Chukwukigabiama will accept our prayers, that Chukwukigabiama will listen to our supplication and grant us his mercy. Give us strength and fortitude, but above all, give us wisdom, intelligence, and understanding as it used to be, that we may walk diligently and tirelessly towards the restoration of his kingdom upon the face of the earth, to the eternal glory of his name, now and forevermore, we pray. He said,
when I pray, I have a God that answers. You are who you are, yes you are. When I seek you, me I know where I will find you. You have never left me alone. When I ask, me I know that you will do what no man can never do for me. When I know you go open your heart, you open your doors to let me. Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Koalanishi, Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Tirelanishi, Akune Chemba, Jehovah Buli Womelu, Onye Keruba, Jehovah Koalanishi. When I pray, I have a God in there. You are who you are, yes you are. When I seek you, you know where I can find you. You will never let me alone. When I ask, me I know that you will do what no man can never do for me. Yeah. When I know you go open your heart, open your doors to let me. Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Koalanishi, Jehovah Yahweh, Jehovah Tirelanishi, Akune Chemba, Jehovah Buli Womelu, Onye Keruba, Jehovah Tirelanishi. When I cry, you wipe away my tears. You have filled my mouth with laughter. When I'm weak, you strengthen me. I'm mounting up with wings like eagle. When I'm down, you lifted me. You're the glory and the lifter of my head. Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Koalanishi, Onye Keruba, Jehovah Tirelanishi, Mama Keruba, Jehovah Koalanishi, Akune Chemba, Jehovah Tirelanishi. Abasimi, no one is like you, Lord.
We are not like other people, because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood, but they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special, exceptionally special, the largest mass movement in the whole world bar none. And we did it because Chukwokika Biama is with us. We did it because Chukwokika Biama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist, because we are not stopping. I am Nnamdi Kanu and I don't stop until I get what I want.
Nnamdi Kanu, kwara na mo kwara. Radio Biafra, kwara na mo kwara. Kwara na mo. Kwara na ekono. Ibende kwara na ekono. Kwara na mo.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We have gathered again this morning to talk about issues that affect us as a people. We are all freedom fighters, so we want to be free. That's all we're asking for, and that's what we're going to get. Regardless of what they do, they can't stop us. We are determined. We have to move on and move on and move on. There's no going back. Just to remind you that on June 20, 2020, we'll be up and doing at Washington, D.C. for our 1 million man march. If you're not ready for that yet, please get ready, because it's going to be a great day for us. We're going to gather in Washington. Take your families, your brothers, your sisters. A lot of people, those of you in diaspora, please start making arrangements now. Don't think it's too early. It is not early. It's June 20, 2020. It's a couple of months from now. You are going to get yourself ready. Don't be taken unaware. For those of us living here in diaspora, in the United States of America, it's a lot easier for us. All we need to do is find our way to Washington, D.C., make arrangements on where you're going to spend the night, because it's going to be the event is going to end probably late, and there will be a kind of meeting with our leader. It's high black tie meeting. That's what they call it. It's a high profile meeting. You come in there, whatever you want to ask him, you be sitting very close to him. Ask him any question, anything you want to know. Don't go to the back and start bugging us, because we don't know much. You call me, you ask me questions, and you expect me to give you answers on things that I don't know. So opportunity calls for you on June 20, 2020 to be close to our leader. Come in there and ask him. Ask him, don't say I didn't tell you. Ask him, prepare yourself. The only thing is that when it goes to occasions like that, people always say what they want to do. I remember when we had one in New York. People were clamoring, they were going to ask this, they were going to ask that. But see, when they come in, they're so dumbfounded. The man answers, you ask him one question, he covers about 5 topics or 6 topics, and then you find it so hard to continue, because most of your questions have been answered. So we are having that June 20, 2020 is a 1 million man march. If you call yourself a Biafran, you are a freedom fighter, you're a freedom lover, somebody who wants to be free. That is an opportunity for you to showcase yourself. Don't sit at the back. If I don't see you there on that day, because I will be there, God's willing, yes, I'll find my way there with my family, taking all my kids, everybody's going to Washington. So we're going to be there for this 1 million man march, including my grandchild. He is going to be there. That's the man that will really enjoy Biafra, because we are doing all this for them. I look at him and I smile to myself. Yesterday I saw him, climb on the chair, was trying to pull down the Biafran flag that we had, was stretching himself. That's where he tests to see how tall he is. The flag is taken up there. Each time I go, I move it further up. Then he's climbing on the sofa to see if he can get to it. And I said, one day you get to it, my son, and you'll be able to showcase it and be proud of who you are. This is Radio Biafra. So for those of you wishing to attend who are in diaspora, I've already told you can call Dr. Okoro at +1 512 825 5300. Give him information, your intention. Don't do it individually. Go to your group. Get yourself together as a group. It's a lot easier and much easier for you to obtain a visa. The flights will be cheaper if you come in as a group. So the airline companies will give you some break because of the number that you are. So in this way, you save some money. So just call Dr. Koro 512-825-5300. Dr. Koro is a continental rep here in the United States of America. And we have our sister, Madam Bridget Okafor. Her number is +1 215 715 7709. If you go to the website www.ipobinusa.org, you will be able to get more information on what is going on. Yesterday, somebody called me and said that people are complaining that the way I talk about the numbers, the phone numbers, I speak them too fast. I am asking them now to go to www.ipobinusa. The entire phone numbers are there for Radio Biafra USA 1, 2, South Africa, Middle East, London. Everything you have to know about it. Phone numbers, they are all there. So you go there. I don't know which other way I'm going, because I've been doing this for about 2 years now. And I'm surprised that people are still telling me they don't know this number. That even me that read the numbers, sometimes I read them and it's like they're just dropping out of me, because I've said it so much. I've talked so much about these numbers that it's all stuck in my DNA right now as we speak. But to be on the safer side, go to ipobinusa.org. The numbers are there. The numbers are there. Go there, you will find them. So when we open up the line, anytime you need the number, just the way I'm reading them, I don't know what other way I can read them. Somebody said yesterday, and I remember he called and said he found it so hard to get the number because I read them too fast. Well, so go to www.ipobinusa.org/radio-Biafra/. Everything is there. The broadcast, the past broadcast that we're doing in the United States of America, it's all there. That station is an easy way to even listen to the Radio Biafra itself, because when you go there, it opens up, just hit play, and Radio Biafra comes in. If you want to listen to the past broadcasts, you go down there, click the one that you want to listen to. It's all worked out. The website is very, very functional, and it's very, very professional, and we're happy we have something like that. All right, and then for those of you making donations and contributions towards the expansion of the radio stations back home in Biafra land, make your payment, make your donation. The way you make your payment is go to your normal dues. The way you pay your dues, actually, that's the way you're going to make this donation. Just specify that this particular money you're paying is for radio expansion. Say the area where you're talking about. If you're talking about Newi and Onitsha environs, that's good. Just all you need to do is when you make the payment, send your receipt up to, there's a WhatsApp line that is open for it, the WhatsApp number that goes with it, and that's where you send your receipt, not the money, but send the receipt there. And when you send it there, you will see other names there also. The number there is +1 929 326 2733. If you're donating, if your payment is for Newi or Onitsha environs, that's where you send your receipt to, so that the organizers will be able to know exactly who has paid and who has not paid. In fact, if you get there to that phone number on WhatsApp, you're going to see the names. The listener, people are actually responding. It's just that it's not going as fast as we thought it was going to go, but all the same, it is this response, and we are happy, because even the last broadcast, our leader said something about radio being heard in certain parts of Biafra land, and that's very good for us. That's quite good, because that is the only way we can disseminate information to our people, so that they will know what is after them. Because the Zoo radio does not report anything. Other radios don't report anything. And thank God that we have our own radio. We try as much as we can to send these messages out as we get them. And for those of you who are making donations also that covers the other areas of Biafra land, when you finish making your payment, if you go to the same website, you can make a recurrent payment there. You can make one-time payment. All you need to do is when you get your email acknowledging your payment and the amount, the reason why you made the payment. For those who are making it around Onitsha, Anambra, I've told you where to send your numbers to. And for Imo State, Abia State, and the rest of them, you can send it to our brother, Cyril. We'll see you at +353 860 637 139. Iyke, that's his nickname. That's the name I allow him. I love that name. Iyke, everybody asks what he has to do. He's appointed to do, and so you do it well. Send your number. Send your receipt, not the money. Send the receipt to +353 860 637 139. Plus, the other number is +48 739 672 638. All right, this morning, what am I going to be talking about? I'm going to still talking about the scam that is going on in Imo State. The scam that is going on in Imo State, where number 4 now becomes number 1. It's unbelievable. Investigations are coming out. I saw something on clip this morning about the police investigation. Now they are finding out where the whole fraud is coming from. But what is the meaning of this? It's not going to happen. Nothing is going to change. The people that can change this nonsense are the Biafrans. I'm not asking you to kill anybody, but you can do what you do best. You can protest by sitting in your houses. Lock Imo State down. Because the man there is not you that. If you allow that man to be there, I'm telling you guys. Even some lawyers, like yesterday I played a clip here about a lawyer who is saying he studied in America. Just listen to that guy. You see that people open up their mouth. When you investigate him now, you discover that man, I don't even know where he studied law. Because if a law if the court does not have enough evidence in anything, it doesn't matter what court, even if it's the Supreme Court. There's why they call them Supreme Court is that before they do anything, they investigate what the others have done. Even if they find out that somebody lied to them, you could be charged for perjury. If you make a mistake based on a number is 388, that's what you're saying. But the normal thing is 366. That little, even one number, just one. The fact that we're not talking about the quantity now, we're talking about the fact that a lie had been told. That nullifies everything. I had said it before, and I thought that was the most intelligent thing to do, was to call for fresh election. Somebody yesterday challenged it, said, why would we give them the opportunity? I said, no. Solomon in his little judgment on Bible that we read, women that, one of the 2 women that were dragging that the living child was theirs and everything. Solomon said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to divide the child into 2. The one that wasn't his child said, hey, yeah, okay, do it. And then the other one that's his baby said, no, rather give him the baby. Let the baby be alive. That will tell you. The wisdom in this whole thing is you've made a mistake to hide your face. To hide your face, not to be disgraced by because this thing is global. It's international. Here in America, they're talking about it. It's all over the place. So to hide your face in shame, just say, you know what? I'm forming an interim government for 3 months. You guys go out there, organize another election, and let's know who wins. It's as simple as that and more honorable. And you're creating this monster that is... Anyway, I'm not feeling very sorry for the zoo because I know the zoo, everything they do is decimation. It is taking us to their destruction, their final destruction. That is the truth. I'm not asking you to do this because I think I want the zoo to remain. No, what we are saying is at least try to, give yourself that little face because you screwed up in the beginning. The first thing, listen to this. Just listen to this investigation because this is getting very interesting. Uzodimma, Hope Uzodimma, his people that did all this job for him have been arrested by the police. Listen to this.
I want to start this evening by parading before you these 4 suspects that were arrested in the early hours of today in an hotel in Abuja. The first person is Engineer Iyke Innocent. Please stand up. He's from Imbiatuli local government area of Imo State and is 39 years of age. We also have Lawrence Achibong. Lawrence Achibong, no, keep standing please. Lawrence Achibong is from Akwabiu local government area of Cross River State and is 34 years old. We equally have Kelechi Afone, who is 27 years old. He's from the Isialangwa north of Abia State. And lastly among them is Joseph Martins, who is 28 years old. He's from Ifo, local government area of Ebonyi State. These 4 suspects were arrested in Abuja in the early hours of today at an hotel called Seradip Hotel in Wuse 2. area of Abuja Metropolis. They were arrested for being in possession of World Congress's materials that belong to Imo State. I wish to draw your mind back that last week, which is the 5th of May, the World Congress. I want to start this evening by parading before you these 4 suspects that were arrested in the early hours of today in an hotel in Abuja. The first person is Engineer Iyke Innocent. Please stand up. He's from Imbiatuli local government area of Imo State and is 39 years of age. We also have Lawrence Achibong. Lawrence Achibong, no, keep standing please. Lawrence Achibong is from Akpabio local government area of Cross River State and is 34 years old. We equally have Kelechi Afone, who is 27 years old. He's from the Isialangwa north of Abia State. And lastly among them is Joseph Martins, who is 28 years old. He's from Ifo local government area of Ebonyi State. These 4 suspects were arrested in Abuja in the early hours of today at an hotel called Seradip Hotel in Wuse 2 area of Abuja Metropolis. They were arrested for being in possession of World Congress's materials that belong to Imo State. I wish to draw your mind back that last week, which is the 5th of May, the World Congresses supposed to have been held in Imo State, but it was shifted because of the fact that this group and their sponsor stole the electoral material, hijacked some in the process, and took them to a unknown destination. Police since then have commenced investigation into this unlawful and criminal act, and this is the result that we are having today. During the course of interrogating them, they mentioned one Dr. Iyke Njoku. Dr. Iyke Njoku is the Sona coordinator of Owerri municipality to Senator Hope Uzodinma, who is a serving senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I equally want to draw us a little bit back to let you know that Engineer Iyke Innocent is the essay on electoral matters to the same Senator Hope Uzodinma. I'll go into the recovery that were made from the suspect. One, SCB to recover from the suspects 68 numbers of APC World Congress resource sheet, and this is the 68 recover from their possession. We also have 6 numbers of APC Local Government Congress resource sheet. Oh, no, sorry. This is the 6. Look at it, it's a 6 in number. This is number of APC Local Government resource sheet. Equally recover from their possession. Then we have this is the 6th number of local government APC local government ward officers and delegate list for the 5th of May 2016. Then lastly, we have 130 of this 130 of APC delegate nomination form. Investigation into this crime has commenced in earnest, and the Nigerian police force will leave no stone unturned in ensuring that we get to the root of this crime that has been committed by these 4 suspects. They are going to be charged to court for criminal conspiracy, stealing, and unlawful possession of APC ward local government electoral materials, and equally for forgery. I want to read out the name of the local government for which their materials were recovered from them. The first local government in Imo State is Iyke local government area in Imo State. Then we have Ihazu Imbise local government area of Imo State. We have Ingokwala local government area of Imo State, also recovered from them. We have those material from Owerri West local government area of Imo State. Also, we have that of Owerri municipality. And the last one is Imbertoli local government area of Imo State. Like I said earlier, on the police will leave no stone unturned. We are going to ensure that nobody is a sacred cow in this investigation. Everybody that is involved in one way or the other, in the beginning, in the middle, or on the end, in the perpetration of this criminal act, are bring to book.
All right, that's interesting to know. But the truth is, this man that is talking right now, just one phone call from from Abuja, and this whole thing will die. We'll get under the ground. Hope Uzodimma, this is part of his conspiracy. His PA is here. He's involved in this garbage. Like I said before, if any call, it's like beating the drums of how would I describe it? I don't know. In fact, I find it hard to find words for this, because this whole thing is like kangaroo abracadabra. That's what I call it. Abracadabra, in the sense that they are just doing this, to turn the attention of the people. The only way this nonsense can stop, the only people that can put stop to this nonsense, are the Biafran people. Yesterday I said it on radio that it's left for the Imo people, but then I stood to be corrected, because somebody made a very important point when he called me. Somebody called me yesterday, somebody called on radio yesterday to say, this is not just for Imo people, this is for Biafran people. The person that called is from the River State, what they call River State, Iguacha. He said, this is not just to be left for the Imo people, it's to be left for each and every Biafran. If you allow that man to be there, they rigged you out of office. This is unbelievable. This is a slap in the face. And some people that call themselves lawyers, some people in this country that went to school, came out in that country, came out as lawyers, they are trying to justify what happened. Let's listen to this one. Very interesting.
What the Supreme Court has done today is to murder democracy. What they have done today is to give judicial backing to injustice. They have killed democracy in Nigeria. I am ashamed of them. What they have done is to reject the wide condemnation, international and local condemnation, that treat their January 14th judgment. All the wise counsels, all the articles that people have written in various newspaper publications and in various electronic media, they rejected it and prefer to uphold their injustice of January 14th. What they have now done is to give judicial backing to illegality, judicial backing to fraud. Somebody gathered fake results and packaged in the Ghana must go and brought to you. He said it was 388. In his evidence laid at the tribunal, he tendered 366. You computed it and gave him all the scores. Where was my own score? I was a candidate in that election. I was a candidate of the Reform and Advancement Party. Where was my own score? Hope allocated all the figures to himself, and the Supreme Court accepted it and said that is democracy. What the Supreme Court has done is to give judicial pronouncement to criminality, to electoral fraud. I am ashamed on their behalf. They have seen what their brother Justice told them in their very presence. What a wonder. Wonder shall never end. Wonder the man said will never end. What the pronouncement they have made today will live forever to haunt the electoral system. The electoral system, this judgment will live to haunt it. In fact, politicians will now go to grab whoever that will declare the result.
If anyone is ranting about democracy being murdered,
listen to this idiot, complete idiot. He called it ranting. He's supposed to be a lawyer. This guy talking. One thing, I'm not a lawyer, but I think the law, the cases is not case of who you are you're supporting evil. You are supposed to be an officer of the, even though technically you maybe your client is more important to you than anything else, but the point is you are supposed to be an officer of the court. Whether you're working independently as a lawyer or you're working for the government, it does not matter. Your client, yes. But do not please open up and start telling the world how ignorant you are by saying things. Listen to him. He says somebody is ranting. Do you understand? Look at the words he's using. In a court, where he's supposed to be a lawyer, he's smiling, he's all full of smiles. You don't know you are creating the devil, the evil, the Frankenstein that will come after you in the future.
Oh, please. Let's say something better. It's the finality of the Supreme Court. That is why it's called supreme. Yes, we agree that they're infallible, but not. And
we agree that they're infallible. Just listen to him. When people are ranting, when he goes to him, he will look at this and listen to himself. He's so excited. He has won a case. He doesn't care whether the case whether he won it legally or not. No. That is not what law is about. I'm not a lawyer. Please don't think. But I think that I know that the lawyer is an officer of the court. You help the court get to justice. You help the judge. It doesn't matter who is hurt. Somebody has paid you to go in there and defend him. Yes, you can do that. But you might look at technicalities that will make it better. You are still helping the court. You are helping the judges or the judge or whatever to come to a conclusion, to be able to decide, make a decision. Not jumping and saying that somebody is ranting. The first man said he made his points. You are setting a bad precedent. This is going to haunt you the rest of your life. It's not going to end here. One day in 200 to 300 years to come, somebody says, this man versus this man, this is what happened. President. You have already set an example. So that's why before you do anything like this, you have to be very, very careful. I'm still waiting for somebody to give me the recitation of one of the judges, because I think one of the judges wrote something about it, and I need to have that article. I need to listen to it. It wasn't on video, but at least if they write it out, if somebody out there who has it, please send it across so that I'll be able to look at it and then see if I can talk about it in the program. Because this is your modern justice, and this man is ranting and running his mouth. He's very excited. Yeah, I've studied in America. Why are you fooling? Who are you fooling? You studied what? Studied where? It's not where you studied. What we are saying is the law. In that place that you studied, would they do a thing like this? That's what you should ask yourself. After all, many people that are ruling Nigeria today, they all studied abroad. Most of them went to school here. They went to universities that they passed through the university, but the university didn't pass through them. Because they are even worse. I remember about some years ago when I went back to Nigeria, somebody said something. He said, the person studied in America here. He has a PhD, and he said to me, do you know most problems we have back home there in the zoo is created by the people that studied overseas, and I don't know why. I said, I know why. It's very simple. They took advantage. That's why they ran home. They went to where they would do whatever they want to do and get away with it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. They went there because they found out that, okay, I think I can ride on these people. Because over here you can't do it. What they are doing there, they can't do it here in this country. It's impossible. They'll be in jail. A lot of people will be in prison. So the best thing to do is go there and deal with them. Just do it. Anyway, there's a story my mother told me, and I don't want to call whose name the person, but one of the politicians in those days in Nigeria. What is he graduated from was Ejenga, that you cannot jail me. The education that I have, the government has given me a degree of Anabu Ejenga. There's nothing I do in the community that anybody will lock me up. I was a child. My mother was telling me, so I didn't even understand what she was talking about. But what she was trying to say is exactly what I'm saying right now. Many of them come here, they have the PhDs, they have everything. They look at it over here. Most of them will see, I can't really do it. As soon as he gets into politics at home, he goes home, gets into politics, finds his way through either a godfather or somebody, and he becomes worse. You think he is supposed to do better because he has seen practically where he comes from, that the way things are done. No, he doesn't do it over there. He becomes a suppressor, the oppressor. He is the one that really sits on the people. And even worse than those that went to school in Nigeria. I'm telling you. So it's the same thing. Listen to this one. Oh, I studied in America, I studied in Nigeria. What have you done with it? You going back, you studied in America that we are so proud of. And then what did you take from the studies? Is this what you're saying now? Is that what you took home? When number 4 will become number 1 in your own court where you are and you're proud of it? Talk about it.
This case, in some other case, yes, they can reverse themselves. We all know this. We have.
They can reverse themselves in some other case. Why not this one? What's so special about it? Because somebody has paid you to defend them. And you don't see anything wrong with what you're saying. You're listening to yourself. You can reverse it in some other case, not this one. IPOB, Biafrans, we are not politicians. We don't really care who is there. To be honest with you, we're not campaigning for anybody. That's why we are saying, anybody who's going to be there, let it be the person that the people put in there. That's all we are. That's the justice is what we're talking about. That's why I said to myself, they will call for fresh election. If he heard your wins, he goes in there. If we hope Uzarima wins, he goes in there. At least the people will be satisfied. We are the ones that put in this man here. So whatever he gives you, you take. Don't you know how annoying it is that you put in somebody there and then they take him out and then they impose somebody on you? They bring somebody and put him in there. And this man is ranting and talking nonsense.
To respect the sanctity of the Constitution and the Supreme Court.
What Constitution? Sanctity of which Constitution? Which court? You are just quoting something that you heard somebody say in another environment, not in your environment, not in the Nigerian context. Yeah, you can say this in America, you can say this in London, you can say this in civilized. I wouldn't use the word civilized because I don't know what civility, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what context I'm going to use it. But I know that what you're saying is just a quotation. It's a normal thing. People go to church 2 days, they read the Bible and they start making quotations out of context, contradicting themselves. There's a lot of contradiction. They should respect the sanctity of the court. What court? Court that doesn't follow Constitution? Court that violates itself? The people sitting in court, they are not. We know that Supreme Court is supposed to be supreme, the word supreme. But do you know something? A supreme being, what we call God, does not go back on his laws. No way. You might see something you call miracle, but it's not a miracle. It's just that your level of understanding hasn't gotten to that point. There's no miracle in this world. God does not reverse his laws. I'm telling you the truth. So that's the supreme being. That is why, because when he makes a law, the law remains a law. You abide the law, you don't break it for anybody. When you say they can reverse a case in certain cases, what cases? You're a lawyer, you read book, you have books, a library of books and everything, but everything in that book transcends knowledge. You have to really have the knowledge of understanding what you're reading. Because you read it, you pass your exams, that doesn't really mean that you've understood what you read. These people could have just done something very intelligent to set because if he won yesterday, he's going to win today. So what's the big deal? Organize another election. This time, let it be international observer. Even if the court wants to send judges to become observers, they should go there and hang out and see what's going on. And then whoever wins, case closed. You don't even have to take the case to Abuja to declare. No, declare it right there. As they are doing the vote, they are declaring the result. So that the people will know that the man over there is we that put him there. No matter what he does to you, you'll be able to swallow it. But when they impose somebody on you, my goodness, it's like there's nothing they're going to see good coming out of that government. That will tell you how shameless most of these people are. Somebody like even the so-called Hope Uzodimma, he is there. He is happy he is there. He doesn't care about what the people feel. How did I get here in the first place? Who put me in here? How am I going to walk in this place? No, they are interested in just sit down there, do your master's bidding, and that's it. Spend the money, lavish it, nobody questioning you. This money. 6 feet. That's not there. That's where the Mother Earth comes into it. He says to you, keep on fooling yourself. I am waiting for you. I am the mother that eats its children. I'm waiting. You're going to come down 6 feet down here, and then you be history. The maggots and everything will take care of you, but your soul, everything that you made, all these things that you are doing is going to come after you. You are not going to karmic. It goes round and round and round in a circle. You know, some of you will say, I don't care what happens tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You will care. You will care. Believe me. Whether you like it or not, you will pay for it. There's nothing. There's no free booze in the world. So let's listen to this idiot.
As I told you, I have studied law in America, England, and Nigeria.
Listen to that. I have studied law in America, England, and Nigeria. I bet you this man is a bloody liar. Anyway, let me not say he lied. Maybe he did. But what did you take out of what you studied? That's the question. Nobody doubts whether you've gone to India, Bangladesh, whatever, study whatever law. It's okay. But what did you make out of it? So, the whole in nutshell, what I'm trying to tell the people, the Biafran people, is that the ball is in our court. We will make sure that Hope Uzodinma is not in that office. We will make sure that whoever is in that office, whether it's Hope Uzodinma or whether it's whatever the other man's name, I don't even know their names, that it is somebody that we put in there. Otherwise, we are all in deep mess, completely deep mess. I'm telling you the truth. So we are going to keep on our struggle, be resolute in what we are doing, and there is no way we are going to let anyone derail us from what we are doing. Because when you look at it now, the investigation is coming up. They are beginning to discover things here and there, like what I just read, played a few minutes ago. There is no way anybody is going to stop us from what we are doing. We are IPOB. We are very resolute. Our leader have told you that we are the best of the best. IPOB is the best. This morning I read up something about the South governors and trying to set up a security outfit. I saw a picture of them standing, all of them so majestically standing on Facebook, trying to launch. All this is a game. I told Okowa from the beginning in this program over here that you do not need all this kind of security lineup because you are not going to do anything. The dogs that bark don't bite. The ones that bite are the ones that do not bark. When you start taking pictures and start to talk about security outfit you are going to take, you are not going to do anything. You are lying to yourself. Omotekun came up. We woke up one night and we saw Omotekun, and that's it. That's the dog that does not bite. I mean, the dog that bites does not bark. They didn't go and start holding meetings and calling conferences and telling press conference, telling the world, wearing agbada to tell them what this is what. No, they just woke up, they did what they have to do. What you have to understand is that those vehicles had all painted, prepared. So it wasn't an overnight thing. But you know what? They didn't make any noise about it. The likes of Tinubu, I'm sure he didn't even know about it. He knew about it when I knew about it. So the time where I know now is Tinubu though. So which one did they? They did what they have to do. Stop parading yourself south and southwest and whatever. You are going to get together and form a security outfit. That's rubbish. You are not going to do nothing. You are only threatening. And it doesn't go well. I have told you the biggest security outfit you're going to have in your life is when you declare IPOB the best. Tell them that you're in your states. They are free to operate. They are the biggest security that Fulani herdsmen are scared of. No Fulani man will go near where IPOB they. I'm telling you. Whether you like it, you don't like it, that is the truth. You can't go near. So we're not saying support what IPOB is doing. Declare it. Nothing will happen. Otherwise, you there yet stand for line. You are talking about security outfit, and you're going to create another outfit that will surmount, that will suppress the Fulani headsmen. You are wasting your time. I tell you that. You are wasting your time because you're not going to do anything. The moment you go meeting and you come out of meeting and you start issuing communicate what you said in the meeting, how many times have we had that in this country? People come in, they talk, all weekly, blah blah blah. That's what I call it. You blah 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 finish, you go in and nothing will happen. Join IPOB. Support IPOB, and you're guaranteed your security. Otherwise, make on a meeting, they do them anywhere one like.
We are not like other people.
We are not like other people.
Because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world, bar none. And we did it because Chukwokika Biama is with us. We did it because Chukwokika Biama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist. Because we are not stopping. I am on Nnamdi Kanu and I don't stop until I get what I want.
All right, that is the truth. And the line here is open. You can make your calls. I want you to understand that we are a freedom fighting unit, and what we are saying is that we need to have our own country. We need to be free. The Boko Haram is not going to stop killing. All these governors in the south can go and stand and talk and do their meeting and come out and shout and blah blah blah. That's what I call them, toothless bulldogs. There's nothing they can do. The easiest way, that IPOB is the thing. That's the way to go. And that is the only way you can find what you're looking for. Otherwise, the Fulani headsmen are coming in, they are ravaging. But the truth is, there will come a time when we all say enough is enough. We're already saying it, we're already pushing on to that point. We are watching. Our young men are resolute. That's the only thing that they fear. So for you to sit down there and stand there and say you're making a meeting, and the idea of the meeting is that you want to create a security outfit, you're wasting your time. We know that you know it's not going to work. It's not going to work because you are up just talking. There's nothing any of you can do except join IPOB. Support what we are doing and stop fooling yourself, because we are all one. The so-called South, the so-called Southeast, everywhere in the eastern region and parts of the Middle Belt. We are all Biafrans. The Boko Haram will not stop killing. Recently, I just got another clip that somebody just sent to me about the killing that is going on. It's not going to end. By the time they finish killing them, they will come to your area. What is holding them today in the eastern region is they are scared of IPOB. They are scared of Nnamdi Kanu. Those are the two things that scare them. When you say Nnamdi Kanu, they will faint. So Okowa and your men, stop fooling yourselves. You are not going to do anything besides what you have just run your mouth. A lot of people are praising you on Facebook. They thank God they have woken up. They have not woken up. Dogs that bite do not bark.
Islamic militants attacked a school over the weekend in northeast Nigeria. At least 42 students and a teacher are dead in Yobe State. Survivors say the militants drenched a dormitory in fuel and then set it on fire. Authorities blame that violence on Boko Haram, a radical Muslim group that has been behind a series of other attacks in the region. The government ordered all secondary schools in Yobe State closed after that attack.
And with us now is CBN international correspondent George Thomas. He's been to Nigeria and seen firsthand the works of Boko Haram. So, George, tell us about this group.
Yeah, well, it was founded back in 2001 as an indigenous local group based mainly up in the northern part of Nigeria. But then in 2009, it decided to go jihadist. And so they wanted to turn a particular state in the north, turn it into an Islamic emirate. The Nigerian military stepped in and basically crushed it. But it's the word Boko Haram is actually a Hausa word, which means Western education is sinful. And it's an Islamist organization that has reportedly ties to Al-Qaeda and other jihadist groups in the region.
So why attack a students at a secondary school?
Again, Ephraim, it goes back to this idea that they just do not believe that Western education, teaching kids how to use a computer, teaching kids math, English, science, they believe that Islamic Sharia law, which is the Islamic jurisprudence, the fundamental foundational tenets of Islam, should only be that's taught in these schools. And so they think any education that is against or not part of Islam, it is forbidden and obviously should not be taught. And in fact, this is the third attack that's happened in the northern part of the country.
Unbelievable. But considering what you're saying, Christians, there must be a special target for this group, correct?
They have been, really. I mean, it's been horrific. In fact, 2012 was the deadliest a year for Christians all around the world. In Nigeria, close to about 900 Nigerian Christians were killed last year. No other country in the world has experienced such atrocities, and this year it's getting worse, and the situation doesn't seem to be stopping.
So it's getting worse. What is the government doing to stop Boko Haram? We've seen the violence.
There's been a lot of pressure on the Nigerian government. The president, about 2 months ago, May 12th, launched a military offensive up in the north to go after 3 particular states that really has become the epicenter of Boko Haram's operations. And so they sent in thousands of Nigerian troops into the region. The efforts to quell the attacks continues, but clearly the attack on the school is another very, very sad reminder of how effective they continue to be.
Now, some have warned that there is a danger of civil war between the Christian South and Muslim North. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, people need to realize that Africa, this is the most populous nation on the African continent. 170 million Nigerians who live here, and the country is really broken up. If you look at the map of Nigeria, evenly split. The Muslims in the north, the Christians in the south. And most of the attacks have, since 2009, focused mainly in the north. There have been, in the last 12 months, attacks in the southern part, but most of the attacks takes place in the north. And so they are clearly trying to get Christians in the south engaged and try to create a civil war. But the Christians, look, if you look at the northern part of Nigeria, primarily poor, a lot of corruption, a lot of mismanagement of government amongst the states in the north. The south is very rich, lots of oil. Most of the oil, again, Nigeria is one of the top oil producers in the world. And so there is this conflict between the northern part, poverty, southern part, Christian, and predominantly Christian, and lots of wealth.
No, real quickly, tell us about the Christians there. How are they enduring, and how can we pray for them?
Yeah, it's such a sad situation, Ephraim. Just imagine every Sunday morning you and I go to church. In the northern parts of Nigeria, every Christian who goes to church on a Sunday is not guaranteed that he or she will come back, because these attacks have been going on specifically against Christians and churches. And so it's a very, very sad situation, and we need to continue to pray.
Absolutely, indeed. George Thomas, as always, thank you so much for your insight.
You're welcome, sir.
All right, with that, I'll open up the line for you to make your calls. I just end that clip because the world has to know what's going on. People are running their mouths here and there, talking about number 4 becoming number 1, and we think it's part of it. What was the first thing he did? The Hope Uzodimma is to create an imam in Imo State. Now they have an imam. Very soon, you have the Mbise now going to have like another imam ruling Mbise. There's no more traditional chief or ruler, no. Eze, no, that word is going to disappear. Just the same thing that happened at Fonja, what Fonja did in the West. That's exactly what they are bringing to us. If you let it go, it will go. If you say it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. Anybody who thinks it's not his concern, think about your great-grandchildren that are coming, children that are coming behind you. Because that's exactly what's happening in the West. That's why they're so divided the way they are. They don't know what direction they are going. They don't know whether they are Muslims or they are Christians. Some are Muslims, some are Christians, some are signing in between Babalawo and Christianity. They journey together. That's exactly what is going to happen in our land if we do not take our time. All right, let me take the first call today. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Uncle, good afternoon and good evening.
How are you?
Depending on our time zones. I'm good today. I'm good. Honestly, I'm good. I missed your program and I missed your presence for some time ago.
Yes.
I decided to call because I just jumped in because our local CSK was not, paying out. So I had to tune in for me to get what is happening through the app. And however, I got in late, but at the same time, I think I got in the right time too.
Yes.
The tape you just played, the presenter of that.
Just introduce yourself, please, before you continue. Tell us who you are.
Okay. My name remains Onyemụchechukwu. Onyemụchechukwu stands for no one knows the will of God, and that is because we are the chosen one, and that is the reason the whole world is against us. The IPOP are not the troublemaker, but we love trouble too, in the other way around. So the name stands that no one knows the will of God unto us. So because His will is for us to worship Him, for us to make peace on earth, for us to, bring the expected end of His promise on earth, people are surrounded with envy in their hearts against us. So that is it, by the way. So what I'm saying is that the tape he just played, the presenter asked the question, how can we pray for those Christians in Nigeria?
Yes.
And I was busted up, I was like, have they come again with this prayer without doing some work associated with it?
Yes.
So but that's by the way, So another thing is this: can we tell ourselves the truth that religion has so much destroyed the earth, precisely Africa and down the earth of Nigeria? But people refuse to acknowledge this. My own questions to Alhaji Mbaka is this: Alhaji Mbaka, where are you? Have you forgotten that you set up this controversies among the Christians? Have you forgotten that you're one of those people whose integrity is so much recognized in the affairs of Christendom in Nigeria? But you've walked away the seats, and with the taste of money, you have walked away and have left nothing for us to work as a legacy in those regions called Nigeria. Now, I am not saying this to criticize him, but he knows he's not doing the right thing.
Yes.
But it's not good that people wake up and see some persons who are doing some things to make sure that peace reigns on earth, and they begin to criticize us. Why are we being criticized? These are the most painful sides of it. Why are we being criticized? What have we done wrong? Do we need to carry arms before people realize that we have been hurted so deep in our bone marrow? Do we need that? We don't need it. I am just feeling bad every day I wake up. Now, when I call one of the local radio station this a few hours ago, and they were deliberating that there is this, I've forgotten the security outfit that they want to introduce. Now, I'm asking them, when they introduce this other security outfit in Yoruba or Motekun, they seek for the consent of people from the various media? No. So why would they want to do something that begins to procrastinate?
Because they're not the right intention. They're not going to do it. That's why.
They won't. They won't. These guys are evil. They are evil, just looking for a way to be extorting the little money left over from the budget, annual budget. You know, I don't know what these people are doing. I don't actually, I don't know what is triggering up among these persons called the Nigerians, that they cannot sit up and realize that the whole place is messed and everybody go his own way or her own way. You know, so I don't know what to say, but at the same time, I thank you people for keeping on in this mission. One day we'll get there.
Yes.
I love you, sir. Bye from here.
Thank you very much. All right, goodbye. All right, call us more often. We've not heard from you for a while. Good morning. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls here at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442. That's the WhatsApp line. And then +1 929-406-9953. That's the line for the principal officers and the ladies. All right, I have a call coming in on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. All right, unfortunately, I don't know what happened to that line. The line just went off. And let me take I'm getting a call from Skype. Call on Skype. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my veteran, our own veteran. Good day once again. Ogologon, I hope you are recovering quickly, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, yeah, I appreciate you, Mazi, as well as I appreciate our onion dog Hamadike. We love you and appreciating those of them that are equally hacking and listening to his voice. I say, keep them. May they never stop until Biafra is restored, as well as our hardcore Biafrans in Biafra land being the needful. The fanaticals. All these fanaticals in Biafra land, the radicals, defending your motherland, knowing fully well that is where our umbilical cord is buried, and all of us will go down there, not in Daura, not in Sokoto. Mazi, about your preachings, Mazi, you see one thing, I for one, I don't like debating on these fools. These people, these slaves that love their chains, I call them. I never like them, and I will never like, and none of them will have our command. Mazi, one is only Nandi Okukala Kama laws, Kaiji, as a person that defend the Biafra land, which our beloved brother, Senator Abba Engineer Abadiba. Every other persons there, Mazi, they cannot, I repeat, they cannot, and what they have in the hand, they can never repent. See what is happening in our land every day, day in, day out. These people are not, I think we are giving them a lot of railway and guy one day with our pressure time. I heard them and we don't need them, but at the end of the day, when Biafra comes, we know who own that land. We own that land. There are things that concern us too well. We will focus on that. Let them go to hell. Whether the director have told them do everything to sabotage us, Biafra must come. We will continue doing the needful. And we are pleading and begging our beloved hardcore Biafrans, Biafrans that are Biafrans, you know what I mean. Continue our own purpose here to make sure that this our transmitter gets to every nook and cranny of Biafra land. And when they start hearing it, Mazi, I swear to Chukwuka, if you fluctuate the whole Biafra land, we can take off. These people are no issue. Are they telling me that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come now and make emergency policy, say every state in Biafra land should be shut down? Every government has to show that how many people would they kill? Even I wonder and Catholic how woman na hiola. About Chenandara, Hani Zuzari Ola, or this is called man or Nata. Look at what happened. Even yesterday, I'm getting the news, but I don't want to say that now. But the one that is most is the one that happened in Okigwe, and the one that they shot people down. Mazin that's in Iyke, and let them come out now. Why spirit in Balaga? Let them come in the afternoon now. You think you come and kidnap somebody, enter into the bush because we are leaving you. Think you are flexing muscle for us in our own land. Mazi, that land is boiling. The only thing that is quenching is Mazi Nnamdi Okukala. Any day Nnamdi director say something, they will know who is in that Biafra land. We are giving them a lot of grace. This leader that love his chain. Mazi, remember there was a time our deputy and Onyendu commanded us, no insult again. That opportunity, they sold it. How many are there? How many are there? Mazi, Mazi, all this they brought to our land, and they think we are happy. Whatever that is happening in Biafra land, they are the cause. They brought it to us. All these killings here and there, they are the cause, and their names are in our archives. We cannot forgive them. Mazi, and let me say this, Mazi, please. You remember when you mentioned this 2020 2 million mark? I suggested something, and it worked for us. Yes. Mazi, as well now. All of you in the media, especially this our beloved brother that is in charge of this 2020, Mazi, I would suggest for them, let them get a very big projector. You know what I mean? That day, every repeat of this dead Buhari statement, that if he doesn't win that election, Babu Samoki will suck his blood. All these their heads, they'll be showing it there. Somebody will be interpreting and let the whole world see it. Because Efron Katakran is here, let America see it. All the genocide. I remember the way I went in Austria, Dr. Kachu was explaining everything. Let them be showing it. All these killings in Biafra land, all these abductions, everything that happened in Onyendu has that shooting, our project in the whole world that continue to see it. Even our people they killed in war, and all of them that have been killing, we project all of them in that very big. Now go see there people now when America now when somebody stay there and continue to analyze all these things for people. Because white people believe in Kaha for Nanya, and some of our brothers that we are killed that has injuries that are in India now. Those of them that were flown to India, let them make a small video and bring it. Anyone we have, let them send it to the appropriate quarter. That day we continue to show it. Yes. Because Oyibo want to see something. If that is what we achieve, it will be okay. A very big project, everybody now. Let people be seeing it. Let America, because we are many there, people will be seeing it, and somebody will stay there. Continue to, if Dr. Kachi is there, I think he will do that better. He will continue to explain it to people. Let the white people get it into their head and see what we are going through in Biafra land from 1945 to the death. This is another one. Mazi, another thing I want to say here, our brothers, like I told them, those of them that want to come, that has passport already, let them go to Ibukas and get their ticket. We want the population there. The second one is our brothers. Onyendo tour starts on the 4th April and the 5th. 4th is Zurich, 5th is Lucerne in Switzerland. Mazi, we want our people, those of them in Owerri, we want to capture Owerri now, Owerri province, Okigwe and Utri. It's very, very important. And I thank God, one of our sisters called me now. We discussed. I love that because this is in Haba. She's promised to put transmitter somewhere single-handedly. She'll call me later. Great. I don't mention them. So this is what we are doing now is entering. People are every people they are planning. Every people are planning their own, and we want to tell you, Isiago easy. Oposioku. Mazi, we want to get these people there. That area, this Oposioku now. You know what is happening? You can never dare to say Biafra. They have so much intimidated people around that area. No radio Biafra, no iPod. You cannot say it. And this is Biafra land. They are using to Omoro, David Omoro. He has a lot of agents. He paid the money. Once you mention you are Biafra, they will carry a lot of things going in Ebonyi State. Please, let our new committee go there. And Daniri and Woody, we appreciate all of you. Your project is ongoing. Very, very soon, your radio will talk. Mazi, I remain okay for no. So, Mazi, I know that a few days ago they poisoned the meat in Ugwacha in River State. A lot of people died. They are poisoning everything. You can see that idiot washing tomatoes and in a gutter. Yeah. And then when we tell our people to boycott Hawaji and tomorrow all kind of ailment, all kind of sickness, people are dying. And you see one idiot with him, you pick man, then I say, he have an Canadian in your Mazi. What does it take our people in the village plant to make a small garden? Even in Europe, look at here where people have gardens here. Tomatoes were minority vegetables. There are things you can do on your own. My brother. Because put this on this projection. I only call brilliant all of that code. Yes. I the projector that day. I get exposed on that. I got about to boy Iyke. Yes. And then what we have, and what head speech I know who is here. I'm here. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. Let me see. I wanted to take a call on WhatsApp, but the WhatsApp line just dropped off. Okay, let me try it again. I think it's back on. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mazi. Good afternoon. My name is Kelechi. I'm calling from Lagos.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, I don't know if I'm coming out clearly.
Yeah, you are. You are. Okay, you are coming out. Just go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Mazi, all right. Thank you for your good work, Mazi. What I want to ask, Mazi, there are some of our brothers from Lagos here that says they want to come to US for 1 million march.
Yes.
And they're asking if there is a way they can get invitation cards so that they can go to embassy. You know,
yes.
Now that the zoo is.
That's what. Yes. Now that you call, let them go to the website www.ipobinusa.org. If they get there, yes, there's information there on how they can get
www.ipobinUSA.org.
Yes. And then if they get there, they will, okay, your line, I know you're still listening to me. If they get to the website, they'll be able to get information on what to do. They can also call Dr. Okoro. Write down this number, +1 512 825 5300. I repeat, the number is +1 512 825 5300. You can also call our sister, Madam Bridget Okafor. The number is +1 215 715 7709. +1 215 715 7709. These people will inform you on what to do. They can arrange on how you're going to get a letter of invitation. But meanwhile, go to ipobinusa.org. The information is there for you to pick up so that you'll be able to, apply for your visa. Unfortunately, I know you're still listening to me, Kelechi, wherever you are, but your line just went off. I don't know what happened to it. But I'm sure you are still on air. I'm still on air here listening. If you have any further question, you can call and we'll still give it to you. All right? So let me take another call. Caller on straight line. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. The line just went off also. I don't know what's wrong with these lines. They come in, they go. But however, keep on trying. That's Radio Biafra for you to get through. It's not that easy. All right, let me take this one again. Caller on straight line. Are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mechuku Okike Adama, bless you. Bless the whole principal officers of IPOB. My name is Chinemerem Obiuku. I am from Abaje in Wangele local government, where they call him on state. Mazi Biafra is here already. No matter whatever these affluent idiots call themselves governors are doing, nobody can fight his chi. Nobody will fight his maker. At last, they will fall. Biafra is here. Mazi, concerning the clip that you played that the lawyer that defending Hope Uzodimma. Mazi, we need, if that anybody can bring the name of that lawyer, his picture, whether in a Facebook or in any other platform, we can see the face of that stupid lawyer. And Mazi, I promise his fuck up will be treated. It's ordinary lawyer. Neither he belongs to Illuminati or one fraternity or the other. But he said that he has read law in America, and there's people that read law in Amadioha, and those people that read law in Amadioha will visit him, and in his next life, he will defend his father's land and his people. That is what I want to say. Mazi Chuku Okike Abiama, bless you. Biafra is here already.
Thank you so much.
And I want to use this opportunity to call my people in Abaje people. Where are you people? Come out and support this struggle. Come out and put radio relay station in your village. Mazi OK Foreign is there. Contact Mazi OK Foreign. He will tell you what he will do. Abaje people. Mazi, bless you. God bless you.
Bless you too. All right. Thank you very much for your call. Let's see. I have a call coming in on same straight line. Let me take this one. Call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. Speaking to Chidera Mazi from South Africa.
Welcome to the program, Chidera.
Thank you, sir. Mazi, I just want to quickly comment about this particular people who call themselves Boko Haram. And secondly, to tell Gowon should just go to bed and sleep and stop disturbing us. If Gowon got something to say, he should come up and say it. He stop making himself relevant as if he's somebody. The sucking demon that just, whenever his blood that he have murdered, maybe disturbing him in a dream or physically in his office or in a room, he just came out. Igbo have been marginalized. Who told him that we have been marginalized? Is he the one to speak to us? He's the one who caused this particular problem. He must just shut up. If you really want to talk better, he should just come out and explain and apologize. Then we take it from there. He must just hide in one function and that and because somebody like Nnamdi Kanu have came up and make the zoo heat up. Now he's Igbo and marginalized. Is it now? How old is Gowon? He was just born yesterday. Is now he saw it. In whichever way did we tell we are marginalized? Nonsense. Because sometimes they think they are sympathizing with us or maybe these people are with us. You don't know these are chameleon, coward and the thief and criminals in most of the people. Then the person with the other side, I will leave to defend the one Nigeria. But these people will still one day come out and say, no, what they're doing to the Southeast and South is not the same. That's why I lost this yesterday when I saw this nonsense bunch of food lying up in Facebook in the name of trying to establish security outfit in the South 100. Then this South 100, the wicked that we all respect, at least myself, because he made a bold decision. He doesn't fear this coward. But he's even among them, lying up there. Why don't they do something like a man, for God's sake? These Fulanis that are controlling them, they have how many pricks? How many things inside their this? They only got one head and one hand. Why are they so coward, very afraid to say do something at least? Or even though we don't want the South 100 and the East million to separate, they could have Iyke would have been more or less call the rest of them as a chairman of that particular region. Should have called that Fulani guy in Bonny State to make them compete and say, let's do one. They did not have Oduduwa East or Oduduwa West or Oduduwa North. They got a Motek and they covers everywhere. No, our own. We have Okeke, we will now have Okode in the other side. How does that make sense? So, and the second one is that America that promised $7 million in the head of Abubakar Shekau. That money is like they will just go and use it to feed some Biafra people are suffering. They got a lot of people, they're releasing Boko Haram, giving them amnesty. We got a lot of Biafras sitting down without doing nothing in the prison of the zoo. They just have to start telling them to release those people. This is what we want them to help us for. Not you spending, because one idiot will come from north and give an information. They know where it is. If they want to see Shakau, they should just call 05. Who are the person who spend 100 billion, paid the boy one they call the bandit? I dare not reading the record. I dare not seen it. Somebody paid 100 billion for a bandit, asking them not to kill. The next one came out. No, these are foreigners. That's why we say, no, the people that are killing the church is people that are Boko Haram. It's not Nigeria. They should just go. These are information already in outside. They just go to them and say, oh, you say these people that are making this kind of trouble is not in Nigeria. Where are they? You know them. Erofai made it. Everybody got that particular information from him. The Buhari also said his media show whatever. They seen all of them have made a comment in terms of know how deep or not who they say they are. Meaning they know who they are. Why spending 7 billion? Just go and collect 1, 2, 3. You Erofai, call your people. Gather, bring them if it's in Washington or in Abuja there. Gather them in one place. If they did not answer properly, get them hostage. When they spend 1 week in one cage, they will tell you where Abubakar Shekau is. Instead of you to be making one idiot not rich by giving him him because he will just come up one day and give information. He collect Abubakar Shekau. But the real Abubakar Shekau is sitting down in Abuja and the Cardinal's office. No, these are the Shekau. The Shekau's in government. Shekau, this particular man, I think one of the governors, either Kaduna or Kano, that is Ganduji, these are funny names, that went to collect $1 and went to meet a bandit in particular one, this thing. The video are there. America should just send CIA to them and say, hey guys, we saw you with the bandit with the AK-47 standing in a bush, and they are talking to you. What was the discussion? Who are there? Another one is the particular guy who has seen DSS, Mazi Iyke. If you go to the news, you will see it. He's seen DSS for 500 million. They call him former spokesperson of Boko Haram. He's a former, meaning that he's a current. You get the former spokesperson because he's speaking to somebody. Where is the meeting hold? Is it in the Mesa Forest or is it in one office? Where do you, as a spokesperson, must have a contact with people you are speaking with? If it's a via phone, provide the phone number. If it's a representative who are there, bring them. Then they call who is the current spokesperson for Boko Haram. Bring them together. Buhari was having their what is the name called? Their flag. Before with the idiot to call himself Brutai. Both of them are having the flag, claiming that that's a display, acknowledging that yes, they're taking over. They should ask this guy, what is that flag? If Jubril must answer behalf of Buhari because he's asking on his behalf. So they should collect that particular people, collect what was this flag represent. They shouldn't go to Tendisa. The Tendisa is already in Abuja, created somewhere there. Collect those guys, tell them to explain their relationship with this kind of information already in public domain. Then before they enter bush, because if they enter bush first, collect Shekau, he will never thought that one is already like a devil. So he will never reveal anything. They collect those ones with millions in a bank, bribing 100 million, doing all sorts of things. Then they will get to root of the whole thing. Rather than carry 7 million, promise them, because if you promise them, nothing will happen. They will want idiot to just come out from somewhere and say, yes, the 100 million is what give information. They will give him, tomorrow they may establish another one, because if they collect Abubakar Shekau and go, he might use the 7 million and establish another one. Struggle continue. So these are not to help us at all by reaching them more and more. Just the way they give them 40 million or 40 billion. Do you see the result? The killing continues. The Fulanis are coming, making their way east. Now they don't carry cow anymore. They carry motorbike, carry AK-47. It's no longer cattle riera. It's now human riera. So, Mazi Iyke, thank you very much.
There will. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. All right, I'm going to take a very short break and I'll be back again to take care of more calls.
The supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra is Iyke, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. One cannot be two. Sunlight production. Show face on the microphone. Shalom Israel. Shalom Muchineke. We are getting there. It's a matter of time. Shalom. Bosom, you know me say I go say my right for you, Nigeria. Bosom, you know me say I don't know myself again. Yeah. The love I have for Biafra has taken over my heart. It's burning like fire. Biafra is my heart desire. I want her like Messiah. Nnamdi Kanu is Messiah. My love, oh. I'm ready to do anything for you, my love. I'm ready to do everything for you, my love. I will make you my Gantan. I will make you my cashier. Just be patient, my love, oh. Oh, oh. Be patient, my love, oh. Be patient, my dear. Be patient, never relent, oh. Just remain resolute, oh. Biafra, they come, oh. I want to go full, oh. I go package for you, yeah. I go manage again, be patient, my love, oh. Biafra is the hope, oh. Be patient, never relent, oh. Biafra is the hope, oh. Biafra, they come, oh. I want to go full, oh. I go package forever. I go manage again. Bosom. A lot of people could not pay their house rent again in Nigeria. Bosom. A lot of people awesome. A lot of people could not eat food again. For this Buhari government, prosperity in Nigeria is not genuine. That's the reason why the masses are suffering. More they are dying, more politicians are going higher. Prosperity in Nigeria is all about evil. Homo Biafra, Homo Chukwu Wabiama. We are entitled to fight this evil. Let's come together and support our supreme leader and crumble this evil. Go Nigeria. Be patient, my Lord. Be patient, never relent. Biafra, they come. I want to go full. I go package for you. You know, go manage again. Be patient, my Lord.
All right, come back again. Caller on a straight line. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good day, good morning, my brother Iyke.
Welcome to the program, Rastaman.
Rastaman in the ghetto.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. Umu Biafra ekele munu. Umu Biafra ekele munu. Umu IPOB nebobulu nono ekele munu. Afambo ubonna ya sondugo the Rastaman in the ghetto Biafra land. Ana masunu munem. Ihe abunjaye nnajaye taa. Ana memenu. Ama m n'ụlọ ọtụtụ ndị anụrụ ife a na-ekwu okwu Igbo. Ana m ekwu ya n'okwu anyị ka ọnụwa ndị na-anụnị ụmụnne m n'ụwa. Ihe nnaja iru n'ụmụnne m ọmụkwenye na-ala asụ IPOB. Ole anyị dị aha anya baego n'akwụkwọ n'ụwa baekwe n'ikuku banye n'ala banye n'anyanwụ. IPOB ahawo abaewo n'akwụkwọ n'ikuku banye n'ala banye n'anyanwụ banyekwe na mmiri ihe Chukwu kere elu ke ala kere n'ụwa aha ịdịzi n'ebe ahụ. Ma gịnị mere onye kpọrọ onwe ya dejenu IPOB bụrụ obi ihe anyị na-atụ anya ya n'ogoro anyị aka agbanyeghị ihe ndị iro na-emewe n'ebe anyị nọ. IPOB amaghala azụ onye agala nwanne ya. IPOB amaghala azụ onye agala nwanne ya n'ebe ọbụla onye ọbụla nọ. Ụgbọ anyị bụrụ naanị anyị bụrụ ofu uche otu uche ọnwa weta nke ya ọnwa weta nke agịrị ya emewe ife n'ọdịkwa maọbụ ihe mmadụ ibe ya ga-ekwu onye bụ IPOB ga-ekwuwe maọbụ na onye ahụ asịwa nọ na nke a mere nke a dịrọ mma ka asịwa onye a na nke a dịrọ mma. Ọ dịkwa onye anyị ga-ebuso anyị ga-ekwu okwu kwukwesị onye ahụ kwuru nke a dịrọ mma ka anyị gwa ya na nke a na ọ dịrị anyị mma anyị chọrọ ka okwuwe ya onye ahụ dịkwa kọntinu na-ekwu anyị mara ọ bụ enemy for IPOB. IPOB abanyego n'ikuku banye n'anyanwụ banye n'ala banye na mmiri ihe Chukwu okike kere ibe afa ha dị ugbu a. Ana m aja elu n'ụmụnne m udo ga-adịrị IPOB dịrị m all the Biafra niile ebe ọbụla anyị nọ. Afa m bụ Ogbonna ya Sondugo the Rastaman oji bi manwụ abụ m onye ehugbo n'ụjọ ọkwa ehugbo ohu. Peter, my brother, I greeting you. Jack and guiding you and protecting you and all your family, our leader and all the genuine IPOB. Jack guide us. Aye and aye. Last year, my brother. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Rastaman. Thank you for being on the program. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. Somebody's sending me something here that I've not verified it. I'm not going to be able to talk about it because the date here conflicts. I don't know where he got that date from until I'm not going to talk about it in the news, but and those of you sharing this have to be very careful because this I've just read it. It's a contradiction. Maybe Landia Abiago, they are now quoting, is put by Daily Post, Nigeria, and talking about March 20. I don't know about that. We know we have 1 million man march coming on June 20, 2020. That's the date. I don't know about what they are writing here. I read it. I don't know where this, maybe somebody is trying to create a confusion to look like we're doing something instead of they are marching over the killing of Christians. Well, I don't know where you got that information from, whoever published this. And for those of you sharing it, please be careful what you share because I don't know where this information is coming from. We are not aware of it. Go to www.ipobinusa.org for all information about the rally, the 1 million man march that is coming up June 20, 2020. That's when we're having it. All right, I have a call on the principal officer's line. Let me take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi. My name is Ben Okafo, calling from Hospital.
What's up to the program?
Yes, sir. I don't know if it's your policy that anybody can call your radio and be talking with local language instead of talking to all of us, so that those that don't speak a particular language will understand. I don't know if
actually, if they're not very comfortable with the English language, they feel they are not, they cannot be communicate properly. They can use their local language. It doesn't matter.
All right.
Yes.
Just want to make sure you allow it to your policy. Why I call this morning is something that I would like our people to be focused, because the most important thing right now is to making sure that this Owerri ruling by the Supreme Court does not stand. I don't know whether the people in Owerri, Imo State, particular, know the importance of fighting against this thing and taking to the street and make sure that this does not stand. Because if it stands, it's going to be a big cog in the wheel of emancipation. It's easy to prevent somebody from doing something than allowing him to do it, and then you try to dislodge. This is the time to come and stop this nonsense, that the momentum is still very high. The world is watching us. And let me tell Kidera that we shouldn't worry so much about what America is doing. America, let me tell you, they know more than you think we know. During the time of elections, they were the ones that beamed their satellite and saw the influx of all these Arabs into the country, and they gave statistics where the greater number is coming from. So they know what is going on. Believe me, we live here. We should worry about what we are capable of doing, what that we are not doing. If they're giving $7 million for somebody to, give information regarding to how they will capture Shakal, they know what they're doing. Believe me, they know who takes the money, and they know what they're doing. They know. Believe me, they know. Don't worry about it. And let me remind everybody else that because they're not saying anything does not mean that they don't know what is going on. Every international community has their eyes being on Nigeria right now because of its economic significance to them and every other thing that might arise with the catastrophe in terms of refugees. They know, believe me. We should worry ourselves with what we're supposed to do, which is making sure that this Owerri, this Imo State, that the criminals they planted, you can see how this guy, he hasn't even taken out of office. He already has an emirate. All of them, clown, fighting them. Just to tell you that this is what I'm here to do, to fulfill his slave master's obligation. Now he's talking about building houses for them. When we're talking about young Imolites that are coming out from school, they don't have a job. This one is more concerned about making the lives of foreigners. These are not Nigerians, for God's sake. These are people that came from outside to occupy our land. Now you are trying to give them all the benefit of every citizen of Imo State has. You provide them, you're giving them free land, and then you try to build housing quarters for them, give them electricity, do their roads, and make them comfortable as every Imo man or woman will be. You are something is wrong with your head. Something is definitely wrong with your head. Such a guy should not be allowed to stay there. Do the needful. Do the needful. Whatever it takes to reverse this, we must do it. And Imo people, don't think that somebody will come outside and do it for you. It is the concern of every decent Nigerian to make sure that what happened in Imo State does not go on. Because if you allow it to go on, it's going to go everywhere. This is the epitome of their all the evil machinations with regards to the Supreme Court manipulations and all these things, and having this kind command at the top. This is what is intended to achieve. This is the ultimate goal that is intended to achieve, so that they can use the Supreme Court and plant everybody they want to plant in every state. So this president should not start. He should not stand. We should fight against it. And for Abaje people, I don't know how many times they're going to call you. Every time our brother will call me and call Abaje. Is there not somebody in Abaje, whether it's in America, that will come and say, let me salvate Abaje people and answer this call? Answer your call, otherwise you are non-existent, Abaje people. How many times they call you every morning in the radio Biafra and nobody's talking anything? Abaje, wake up! Shame on you. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. All right. This is Radio Biafra. Let me see. I have another call coming in on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there? Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, Iyke, Peter. Good morning. Please, am I coming out clear there?
Yes, you are. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, all hail Biafran. Biafrans, I'm calling from New Delhi, India, and my name is Mazi Ojuduru.
All right, I don't know what happened. This WhatsApp line is so embarrassing and so disappointing. It just went off on its own. I don't know what to do about it. Some people talk to the end, and some people, as soon as they come in, the line goes off. I don't know why it is like that. All right, still call us back. We're still taking more calls at 646-920-4541. If it is possible for you to stay away from the WhatsApp line at 570-352-8442, please do that, because it's crashing. It says, unfortunately, WhatsApp has crashed. I don't know what that means, but that's what keeps coming up as soon as you want to talk on it. However, if you use +1 929 406 9953, there's also a WhatsApp line there. You can use it and use it, and it's going to work for you. All right. All right, we're still waiting for more calls to come in at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, 1 + 929-406-9953. I am seeing an article here that somebody just sent in, and I'm describing that it said it's a press release. The date is wrong. I am not very sure if this is a real fake. If it's a correct press release, then they should read the article very well before they publish them. You are talking about talking about March 20th for the rally. That is not correct. March 20th is 2 weeks from now. We are talking about June 2020. Whoever is throwing this in from the relay admin should please read the article very well before you publish it. Don't get anybody confused. That's why I declared it as being a fake news, and it's not real. The date is not correct. Absolutely not. The headline might look enticing, but when you read the article, you're talking about March 20, 2020, and that is not correct. That is not the truth. The rally is June 20, 2020. Let me take a call from the principal officer's line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello. Hi, Peter. Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Chukwibanu. I'm a native of Ishago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. This morning, I want to talk about the lawyer that you played the clip. There are two lawyers. One of them spoke the truth as a human being, as somebody who reasoned and remember that after rain there will be sun. But the other one talk about one Nigeria pattern of life, and that one is what makes Nigeria what Nigeria is today. Because Nigeria is a bunch of liars. That is why they have Liar Mohammed as their information minister. And he's doing the work very well as a liar. Nigeria has no future for the youth. Any youth in Nigeria that is still hoping or asking or talking about one Nigeria must be the most useless person on earth. Because Nigeria has no plan for you. Not today, not tomorrow, not forever. So if you are a youth, if you love yourself, if you reason as a human being, the best thing for you, if you are from the west or the north or from the east, as far as you are youth, if you are remembering Nigeria as your country, you are Mr. Sorry. Nigeria has no plan for youth. Except those people, those stupid ones, they are paying their money to go to internet to attack IPOB. But when the money they give you, you have finished the money, you go back to your suffering as a stupid person. So the best thing for you is to talk about separating Nigeria. Because that's the only way out. What British did to Nigeria, it is now the thing is coming up for people to know exactly what is the plan of British. What British did to Nigeria is to make sure Nigeria will be world forever. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. People don't know what is coming. Because they use this illiterate Fulani to hold everybody down. Our leader has said it on 31st broadcast last year, January, I think December 31st. If you listen very careful to that tape, there's nothing you cannot hear from that tape that will make your eyes to be open to know that Nigeria forever will never make any step of movement. Instead, it will continue going down. Look at the Fulani. Fulanis are not going to school. Forget about some of them, like Erufai, like Lai Mohammed, like Abba Kyari, some of them are Satan of Sokoto, and some of them. That is on top. Fulani are living in the bush with their wife and Nama. They put tent inside the bush and live inside the bush. But today, they are ruling Nigeria. They are importing more Fulanis to create more harm in Nigeria. And people who are supposed to say something are saying nothing. Just imagine. Look at the Fulani, dirty people, useless people, who don't know their left or right. What they are interested to kill, destroy, bomb house. They go and put this AK-47 and say to them, they are going up and down, destroying, killing people's life. I think there will be a time this governor will repent. If they fail to repent, they are suffering. After they have death, their children will continue from their suffering. Especially Uzodinma. Especially Uzodinma in a way. The thing you create, you will have sleepless night. You will not enjoy your now. Your life will be miserable because you know that what you did is wrong, and it will continue following you until the day you enter the grave. Also, you are the worst ever of all the governors in the East. because they not and never accept what our people are accepting in the name of one Nigeria, in the name of government. Nobody can do this thing in the north. If this thing happen in the north, the whole place will burn down. That to show you that some people are in the town, some people are there. But in our own case, anything can happen. Everybody are there, sleeping, because they are afraid. When our leader talk, you will see all idiots who claim that they are learned. They will come from all corners, speaking rubbish. Because we saw that our leader is there to liberate the people that hold in chain, in slave chain in Nigeria by British. You start to make sure you speak against our leader, because you are agent of devil. All those money you are collecting from Fulani, you will not be alive to eat that money. That money will follow you to the death. Even if you use it to marry a woman, that day your wife will suffer, your children will suffer, because you are agent of darkness. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Well, thank you so much.
If everybody try to do all he can do, but I know at a time, we come to fix it.
Thank you.
Chukwu is on our side.
They will.
Thank you very much. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All right, I just received a report that's very annoying and very, very from Daily Post. Somebody's sharing it. Don't share that, because that news is not correct. You're talking about a rally, 1 million man rally in March 20th. March 20th is about 2-3 weeks from now. And I don't know why anybody should even publish a thing like that without reading it. The date is very important. Our rally is on June 20, 2020. It's on June 20, 2020. And I saw somebody distributing this. I don't like it. They call it a mistake. It's not a mistake. It is not a mistake. Somebody's deliberately trying to twist what we are doing. How can you make a mistake in such an important thing like the date? It's very important. We're not joking here. We're not playing. The rally is June 20, 2020. I don't take it as a mistake. What do you call mistake? You have to proofread before you publish. Don't just throw things in and get people confused. I don't take kindly to it. Any other thing, any other mistake, yes, but not the date. This is Radio Biafra. The date for the rally is June 20, 2020 in Washington, D.C. Go to IPOBinusa.org. Get all the information you need over there. A Daily Post just published something and said March 20. We are not rallying on March 20, for God's sake. Let me take a call. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm hearing you very low. I'm not hearing you sound.
Just talk. Your voice is quite clear. Just go ahead, sir. Forget about my voice.
Okay.
Hello, are you still there?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, sir. The line is open.
Yeah, it's a little bit okay now. I can hear you small. Good afternoon, Mazi Peters.
Welcome to the program.
It has went down again.
Sir, your voice is okay. Forget about my voice with you. Communication with you doesn't matter.
Okay. But I'm not hearing you. That's the point. But
yes, go ahead. Just talk. The world is listening to you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mazi Peters. My name is Chukwu. I'm calling from Italy here. I just want to comment on the audio you played this morning concerning the lawyer and the way they present things, the way the lawyers behave, in spite of what they see, the injustice and the wickedness. What I want to tell everybody, especially those that call themselves Nigerians, if those that live in our land, still hope in Nigeria, because Nigeria is a dream killer. No matter the kind of dream you have in your life, as long as you are a Nigerian, bear that name Nigeria, it will destroy you. There's no future for Nigeria. So I'm just calling upon those that have hope in Nigeria. If you want to play football, I have not seen all the whole players that play football in Nigeria. None of them that grew up in the local football, if made their way through local football and came to Europe or America to play football, either they sneak themselves out from Nigeria to go to other part of Europe and become personality there, then Nigeria will come and pick them up and mess them up again. Destroy somebody like Omokachi is a Omokachi and Daniel Omokachi and Amuneke is a pure example of it. They will destroy you. When you go out, suffer yourself, go out and play football and come back. They will call you, come on.
All right, your line just dropped off. I said it that I don't trust the WhatsApp line. It's not behaving well this morning. What you need to do is call me on 929-406-9953. That number also takes WhatsApp line. It takes the regular line on WhatsApp. The 570-352-8442 is not performing well. It goes off and on, and there's nothing I can do about it. This is Radio Biafra. Give us a call. With the lines are still open at 646-920-4541, 929-406-9953. I am still stressing. Somebody sending me a text here complaining about my calling the publication fake. I called it fake because the most important thing in the article, you better don't publish anything at all or send out anything if you are not sure. The date for the rally is June 20, 2020. We've been singing that song from the beginning. Our director even said it himself over and over. There's been publications, and somebody is sending in March 20, 2020. Do you guys think we are joking here? It's not a joke. I don't take it kindly. They said by calling it fake. In fact, somebody is writing me something here. Let me read it. He said, my calling it fake is bogus. You know, they just use English language. I hate it when people try to pretend as if they know what they are talking about. They made an important, very, very important mistake. Even if it is our media that published it, somebody has to read this before you throw it out. Somebody has to read it. Somebody has to sit down. Somebody to correct it. They call it proofreading. Somebody has to proofread it before you send it out. As soon as I saw it, I got pissed off. I said, what kind of nonsense is this? Why are you saying March? You're talking about March 2020. March 2020, today is the 6th day. In other words, you're talking about the next 2 weeks. And you want me not to talk about it? We don't care. They're working closely with us. He said the media, they are working closely. You're not working closely with us when you're giving out wrong information about us. So that thing has to be corrected. I have said it already on this program. There's no point even distributing it. Let the publishers take it back, correct it, and then send it back in. It's as simple as that. Our rally holds on June 20, 2020 in Washington, D.C., and that's it. It's been said over and over and over. People have talked about it. It's been published officially. The official date, the permit and everything is ready for that date. And somebody coming here to tell me it's March 20, 2020 with a colorful picture of the rally and all. It's okay to have those things, but you miss the most important thing, the date in the whole article. I was reading it. As soon as I saw the date, I got pissed off. I said, what kind of nonsense is this? Why is somebody, you don't call this a mistake? It sounds for me, sounds more intentional as far as I'm concerned. Let me take a call and see how many more calls I can grab today. All right, caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good Mazi, Iyke. My name is Iyke, and I'm calling from Boston.
You're welcome to the program.
Thank you, my brother. You don't get angry because some people are just there to get someone pissed off. Even at the principal servant meeting, it is June 2020. So I
don't know. I don't know.
Which is what is March? March is that just around the corner. What are you people talking about?
I don't know.
It's crazy. But nevertheless, let me say thank you to the Almighty God who has given us today. Thank you for him giving us Oyendu. Thank you for him giving us our deputy. Thank you for him giving us all IPOB member. May the Almighty God continue to guide and protect us, see us through, make what we're looking for get to our hand. Because we know that Biafra will be a land of milk and honey. We know that Biafra will be a place that will worship the living God, and our children will worship him too. All these things I pray in Jesus' name. You see. Mazi, there is something I noticed of recent. The media, you see, the problem we are having in that contraction, anyway, it's not for us anymore, but like, let me just put it on a general terms. In that contraction called Nigeria, is part of the problem is the media. Part of the problem is the media. Our Onyendu have been saying that Yoruba media are Gota media. You see now, they don't call Fulani herdsmen anymore. They don't call them Fulani people anymore. What they now call them is, they now call them bandits. You see how they're now removing Fulani people from all this problem that is on the floor. They now call them bandits. Is it bandits that is carrying AK-47 around? No. It is Fulani herdsmen that is carrying AK-47 around. It is Fulani herdsmen that is going to people's farm and destroying people's farm. And they now call it bandits. Let it look as if it is just an ordinary people on the street or some few people that will just go around and start killing people. These people are just so bad. They are very, very bad. I just want to bring that to our notice because every time they keep changing the narratives, and they think probably it is us that they are doing it to. No, they are doing it to themselves. We are just saying that everybody should keep their eyes open. Because we know what is about to happen, and we know that once it starts happening, everybody should be aware of his surrounding. Mazi, let me let you go because I know you'll be calling in. I just say let me bring this to our notice because it is now bandits. It is not more Fulani herdsmen. Yes. This is what the media are writing.
Exactly. The one
bandits.
Yeah.
No more Fulani herdsmen.
Yeah.
For bandits. It will not be better for these useless people. Thank you and God bless you.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls here. Like I said, the people that are changing the dates on our item on our very important rally, June 20, 2020, and reporting, call it a publication, it's a mistake by the publisher. Well, bad publication is just as good as no publication, to be honest with you. It's even worse that you don't publish it at all than that you give a contradictory date, which is the most important thing in the article. That's my own point. The most important thing, there's a mistake in it. It nullifies everything. I know people are trying to work with us, they're trying to distribute our information to the world, yes, but then you got to read it, proofread before you publish it. Not on the date. I'm stressing on this because I want people to know that the rally is on June 20, 2020. It's been published. Anyway, I called it fake news. That's the language that I used, and they said, well, it's like why would I? Because I don't think our media team will make such a grievous mistake of changing a date of an article of an event that has been pro-marked. So if I call it fake, there's fake news flying everywhere. I could think that they want to spoil what we're trying to do. Because when you start having contradiction on the date, who will I trust? So if I call it fake, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the date doesn't tally. So for me, it's not real. Because the real one should have contained the date. It's just like me announcing it today. I'm telling you it's June 20, 2020. I've been saying it all the time. Then all of a sudden I change the date. I don't know now. It nullifies everything that I've been doing. All right, let's take another one. Caller on WhatsApp. I don't trust this line. It might go off, but let's hope so. Let's hope it doesn't. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Mazi Akpiras. Good afternoon from here.
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, all right, thank you. My name is Most Favor Nibu. I hear from Ozobo. Ozobo is a province, Biafran land, and I am calling you from Kingdom of Netherlands. And Mazi, I'm also to put the card. I will keep on strengthening you and keep on strengthening our leader, our great leader, spirit leader, Mazi Lamdekano. And our deputy, Mazi Merfo, and every other principal officer that is working assiduously for Biafran restoration. Chukwokika Biama will keep us all, and most importantly, and restore Biafran for us. Mazi, I want to call on Ozobo people. I really don't know what is happening. I hardly hear our people from Ozobo. I don't hear them from radio. I don't know. Our formidable coordinator, Obinno Okonkwo, I don't know whether Ozobo IPOB is still alive or not. So, and Ozobo indigenous in diaspora, you guys should also join hands together and join these moving boats. We need to restore our nation, and you all must be part of this struggle. That's one. And the second thing is, Mazi, I heard you making emphasis on the date that some fake news came up saying it's March 2020. That is fake, and I knew where that came from because it's called a freedom march, a march for freedom. Based on the image and pictures of those march that was made, the picture of our leader and deputy that was titled March for Freedom. So some people were so myopic not to read the date on that, but they now thought the march there is the month of March, not knowing that it's June. So because even on Nation newspaper published it right now, and as I'm speaking to you, I also their own article was right. They said Nnamdi Kanu will be the 1 million march on June 2020.
That's correct.
Washington DC. But I'm surprised that some Biafrans the news headline published by the Nation newspaper. Some Biafrans are there commenting that it's not June, there is March. So I really don't know where the march is coming from, whether it's because the title of our march is a freedom march. They now thought it's month of March. So Biafrans and lovers of freedom, our march is on June, not March. So that's my input on that on this morning.
Thank you.
I will keep on keeping you and keep on strengthening you and restore Biafra for us.
See?
They will. Sign out from here.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra. We are still here. I don't think I need to take any more calls at this time because it appears that my time is up, to be honest with you. And for those of us, I think today is the fasting day started today. I hope you're taking part in it and you're getting yourself ready. For those who have not started, please.
Biafrans worldwide, there will be a 3 days fasting and prayer for all indigenous people of Biafra from Friday, 6th of March to Sunday, 8th of March 2020. Theme, Solemn Assembly, Joel chapter 1 verse 14, Esther chapter 4 verse 16. Prayer topic, Day 1, 6th of March 2020, thanking Chukwu Okike Abiama for how he has led us thus far. Secondly, for the successful burial of our leader's parent, Psalms chapter 8 and Psalms chapter 111, Psalms chapter 124. Day 2, 7th March 2020, destroying the enemies who have invaded the land of Biafra. Psalms chapter 35 from verse 1 to 8, Psalms chapter 68 from verse 1 to 8, Isaiah chapter 49 from verse 24 to 26, Isaiah chapter 59 from verse 10 to 19, 2 Chronicle chapter 20 from verse 1 to 25. Day 3, 8 March 2020. O Lord, restore Biafra by your mighty hand according to your promises in the book of Isaiah chapter 10 verse 24 to 27, Micah chapter 5 from verse 1 to 15. Duration of fasting. Category A, 3 days dry fasting. Category B, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Category C, 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Category D, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m.
All right, I know the fasting already started today, so I hope those of you who are able to take part in it have already started doing it. All right, let me take a call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. This line, I don't trust this line, but I know. Let's try and see what happens.
Good afternoon from Yamazaki.
Welcome to the program. You have to make it very brief because we don't have any more time.
Thank you. Maybe the WhatsApp is... My name is Pastor Jack. I'm calling from Lagos. And I want to appreciate our leader, first of all, and all protocols duly observed. I don't want to waste our time. Mazi, first of all, I want to talk about that article you just read. That article might not be from our medias. Someone somewhere might copy the article and went to change it. We know that date was the former date we are proposing before our leadership come out to make announcement that the date have been changed. And on this platform and every other platform, we have been making the announcement June 2020. So nobody will say that he or she have not heard. Also on social media, WhatsApp and all that, this information also is being shared on a daily basis. So I don't think our people will feign ignorance of this. Now, having said so, our people who are within and who want to attend to that place website, go to that website. That website, www.ipabinUSA.org. That website, everything you need to do is there. We register there. You put your email, it will be redirected. So via your email, they will send you info. They will send that information back to you on how to go. Everything you need. You want to make a donation, go to that website. Anything you want to do is in that website. It's a well structured and designed website that can accommodate everything. If you also want to book your hotel in any of those hotels within the venue where we want to do our match, you also see different hotels on that website and their different prices. You decide the one you want to choose. So that is the information for that particular one. And you see, what we are doing is a task that we must surely accomplish. It is high time that those of our people who are still docile and who don't want to be part and parcel of what we are doing better come out. If not, the rain that is about to fall will beat both the person drawing the rain and both the ordinary person. That is just the truth. So it is the best opportunity and time we have to salvage our nation. You have seen what happened in Okiwe. More than 10 persons were slaughtered. Yesterday in Iyke, same thing happened. And you are there folding your arms. You don't have to do that. You have to come out, put this relay station to our peoples and our communities so that our people will hear what is happening and the direction we are going. If not, these terrorists will slaughter all of us without knowing. And I also encourage our people, don't allow anybody to kind of divide you by telling you are south-south, you are south-east. There's nothing like that. We are all one people. And everything or anything we want to do, we must come together as one people to do it. Only then shall we achieve a result. Only there shall we achieve results. So everybody must come together and push. It is now or no more. That is the mentality we must have. It is either now or no time. This is the best time. Remember the hard way and the easiest way. It is this time. So that collectively we will achieve this restoration process together. Thank you very much. I appreciate our Onyendu and everybody on that and in this project working sincerely. May God keep on blessing all of you. We keep on marching forward until day to that promised land. Thank you, Peter, and God bless you. I remain Pastor Jack, calling from Lagos. Thank you very much, Asana, from here.
Thank you so much. All right, with that, I'll bring this program to an end today. Please bear in mind that our rally is June 20, 2020. Just sing it as a song. June 2020, not any other date. From me to you, it's goodbye. I'll be with you again tomorrow. At the same time, please stay tuned. Don't go away because Mazi Alozie is here.